So there's this very popular quote. I thought it's from The Art of War, but it's actually by the French warmongering midget. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry to all the French people listening. I have no reason to diss Napoleon, actually. So it was said by Napoleon Bonaparte. He said, "Do not disturb your enemy when he's making a mistake." And I can definitely say that about Trump and Elon Musk, specifically in regards to US aid. So for as long as I've been black conscious, past 10 odd years, we have always characterized US aid as an imperial neocolonial force, as an imperial neocolonial agent, right? As a company or institution whose main mandate is to spread US imperialism across the world, in the sense that they need to control people's minds, bodies, and reproductive organs. That's what we said. We said USAID is there to stop black people from creating more children and to have black people's minds and hearts shift to the West. And we were proven correct. All the budgeting that has come out from USAID, all of it, it funds politicians, it funds journalists, and it funds transgender LGBTI stuff happening across the world. So, of course, it might have been an early assumption that LGBTI people are not going to reproduce, and that is a way of, cutting down numbers of non-white people from reproducing. It might have been a short-sighted assumption, but clearly, whether it was our assumption or white supremacy assumption, global white supremacy understood or felt that they need to control non-white people's genitalia and their sexual organs and their sexual behavior, and the LGBTQI movement is a big part of that. Now, what I say, do not disturb the enemy making a mistake, is because Trump and all of them are now cutting US aid funding. So all of those complaints that the hoteppers, all the black men and black women, all the hoteppers, all their complaints and all their assumptions, their correct assumptions that USAID is a neocon, neo-imperial, neo-colonial, neocon I mean neoconservative, right? Neo-colonial, neo-imperialist force and agency, all of those are proven correct. So we will not disturb our enemy when he's making a mistake. Because now USAID is not going to fund, and you see, CIA, Hollywood, obviously their work is to control the hearts and minds of the non-white people across the world with a huge propaganda machine. But USAID was their surgical tool, because USAID finds individuals. Okay, it finds the right individuals in your country, be them politicians, be them intellectual influencers, be them journalists, and it then funds them and pays them to push a certain narrative and propaganda. Now all that funding is cut. USAID was used as specifically, hospitals and so forth, and psychologists and all those people to normalize, especially in Africa at least, because for the longest time it wasn't normal, right? Homosexuality, transgenderism, all of those were looked down upon, and now they have been normalized. And all that work is the work of USAID. So let's, guys, we should be celebrating that they're cutting USAID. I don't think anybody on the continent of Africa should be complaining. Let the imperials cut their nose to spite their face, and we're good for it. My friends, give me a box of matches, one candle, and one cigarette. And just a little bit more context, USAID is not cut only to South Africa. So there's not a targeted sanction against South Africa and then they're going to cut USAID. No. Trump and Elon and all the people around them feel like America is spending too much money on everybody else while they have problems at home. So if you're looking at it from that point of view, that's wonderful. I'd love my government to do that. Every government should look at the needs of their citizens first before they fix the needs of other citizens. So in that context of a president looking out for the best needs of his country, that's dope. But in the context of global white supremacy and global white power and global white control, yeah, they might be losing a few points. But also, time will tell, But because America also moves fast, especially under Elon and Trump, they move fast. So, maybe, I don't know, the positives might outweigh the negatives. Again, time will tell. And in South Africa, the positives will definitely outweigh the negatives, best believe.